Good afternoon, everyone. How y'all doing today? This is Thomas, aka Two-Face Tom. I'm calling. I got my reaction video. It'll be coming for the J. Cole album. Be coming in probably the next couple of days. It's gonna take some time, but I wanted to get on here to give my quick review of the album. For the anticipation of it, I say it's a bit underwhelming a little bit. The way it was hyped up and everything, and it was just very I don't want to say all over the place, but it was, you could tell that, hey, this is my last album. I'm going to be experimenting a lot. And some of that was hit and miss. I'm going to be honest with you, Cole. Some of that was hit and miss. But overall, it was a pretty good album. It was in the middle, where I would say, and this is where a lot of people going to get offended. I'm going to say the album was mid. That don't mean it was a bad album. When I say mid, I mean in the middle. For all my weed smokers, when y'all smoking mid, yeah, it's not the best pack in the damn thing, but guess what? It's going to get it done if you need to. And this is what this album was to me. Like, it was good enough to where, you know, you could pick a couple of songs, make a playlist from it, you know, make it for your playlist. But it had enough misses to where you can't ignore the misses. Like some of the stuff where I guess he getting into his country bag. And this comes to part of the problem where I have with J. Cole and his career. J. Cole is phenomenal. He's his own producer and everything. He makes his own beats and all that stuff. But this album shows what it means when it's just you producing the album and not having another producer, you know, checking it out. Because some of the placements on the songs I felt like out of order. Some of the songs, if you had someone else like listening to it and producing it, you could have, you know, made it a little bit better. Like some of the country songs, like just imagine if you had a CeeLo Green or Nappy Roots or hell, even Shabuzi. Like, I think that could. And then a couple of songs like what's that song, Run a Train, which is a nasty fucking name for a song. Oh, come on now, that's nasty. But Run a Train, and you have, I guess what it sounds like, Future on the hook. Me personally, I would have had a female do the hook, but you Cole, so I ain't, who the fuck is my critique, I guess. But it to me, it would have sounded a little bit better. But I can't, like I said, all in all, it's something that can keep the fans going, the diehards and all that stuff. I mean, it's something you can sink your teeth in. It's nothing that I don't think where they were saying it would solidify him as the GOAT. I don't think this is the work. But it's something that, you know, they can be proud of. And my thing with this album, and maybe it's because it's hard to make a 2-disc album. Like even Mr. Morale with Kendrick Lamar, lot of people wasn't acceptive of that album. To be honest, that's one of my favorite personal albums to date. And there's a couple of songs I could probably do without. Like, I'm not really, I mean, it grown on me a little bit, but I wasn't really a fan of Heavy as the Crown. I wasn't a fan of, was it Mr. Morale? You know, so it's something that, you know, it had to grow on me. Now, where do we go from here? The one critique that I do have for Cole, and this is, I mean, it's over with now. Like, this is apparently the last album. I didn't hear any accountability that I needed to hear. Like, and it's still indirect shooting and not being direct. You would think this is his last album, and I understand never would have made it if you would have, you know, talked about some of the shit. You wouldn't have made it. I understand that, but nobody's talking about the street shit. I'm talking about accountability of your own actions and be direct if how you feel about motherfuckers. I'm not telling you to snitch on niggas, but express how you feel about motherfuckers more directly instead of indirectly. And my thing is with the Code, like I say, you lack accountability. It's still, oh, I'm on the sidewalk and everything. I let y'all play in the streets, while also in the album still talking gun talk, still saying, one of them, he was like, nigga, I got the 8s with me. I don't know who the 8s is, I'll be honest with you. But I'm like this, you can't say you're on the sidewalk, but then try to, you know, tap your toe on the street every once in a while. Like, that's what the accountability, Either you going to admit that, hey, I do this is just me, or stay out the fucking streets, period. That's all that I want. That's all that I want. You showed a lack of accountability. Then you know, Graysley talked about the beef, but like I said, you lacked accountability to that. A lot of people want to give you a pass talking about, he saw where this was gonna lead, so he got the fuck out and all that stuff. But I'm like this. Let's be honest here. You are the one that opened that door. You are the one that popped off and started it. A lot of people don't go back to 7 Minute Drill and actually listen. He wasn't just talking about Kendrick's catalog. Nigga talked about his character too. Said he was a fake Mossad, fake woke, jealous, and then let's talk about it. While also talking about how he got niggas that's waiting to do something, but he was like, nah, I can do it myself. Why doing the gun talk? Now, y'all can try to say, he was saying it in a rap literal sense, but Cole, you smarter than this. You know as a rapper what your words mean and what your words says. And you're smart enough to get your words across without it meaning something else, unless you're ready for that. So that's what I call about accountability. You talking about, my friends, they want it. And then you go as far as you blamed hip hop for your friends going out and wanting it because, hip hop told you was the best. And now they didn't. No, That's 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 passing the bump. That's blaming somebody other than yourself. Yes, hip hop raised us to be competitive and all that stuff, but hip hop didn't force you in making a diss record. You did that. Hip hop didn't tell you to send subs towards Kendrick's way for years. Big stepper where nigga don't get stepped on. Everybody steppers, then fuck it, then everybody breakfast, and I'm about to clear out my plate. What do you say? The best rapper allows us to go ask the best rappers that died or something like that. Like, you was pushing this spirit. Now, granted, Drake and Kendrick took that point and went to new heights with it, but you initiated the launch, and I needed you to be more accountable about that instead of trying to point the blame at somebody else. And that's my thing with Cole. But all in all, the album's pretty good. Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's the best album in his catalog. No, I wouldn't say this is the best album of the year so far. No, it's a good album. It's mid. It's good enough to, like I said, do what you need to do with it. But all in all, I want to say thank you, Cole, for this wonderful career. If this is your last album, I still believe you're going to be putting out verses. I don't think you just going to stop rapping all together. You're going to put out some verses. Now, making more albums, you probably be done with that shit. Unless you collabing with somebody. But thank you for the career that you gave us, and look forward to your future endeavors. And y'all do me a favor, if y'all agree with my assessment, if y'all don't agree, go ahead, comment in the chat, like, share, comment again, and thank y'all. More content on the way, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.